What's up, everybody? This is Crimson 60620. Couldn't sleep this night. Well, this morning, so I got up. Wanted to work on a drawing that I've been going crazy about for the last few days. Actually, just sitting up here, got my trusty dusty markers. Finally about to use them. Had to find us something to draw for. Turn this down. Everybody in my house is asleep. It's 5 o'clock in the morning Central Time, and I just want to make sure that I get up and actually start drawing. So what I was actually drawing was a picture of Thoth, the Egyptian god of wisdom. Just wanted to make sure that I, do something. And plus, I was kind of challenged to do him after I did my new eye. As a matter of fact, I tried to work it out on, tried to actually do a stream of this, my last drawing stream. I finally got it together. I finally got the background. I tried to be very ambitious for what I did, but I just had to go back and say, no, it just wasn't right. So that's what I'm doing this morning. Stopping and thinking. And you know what? It's just been some things that's on my mind lately. And maybe because I'm not a rebel. A rebel will be a bad term for it. I'm anti-authoritarian. A lot of people may say that I like to be always right. And that's actually furthest from the truth. I'm never saying that I've always been right. I'm actually somebody who just questions your conviction about things. And a lot of people just don't like that. A lot of people just, I don't know. You ever talk with someone and you know what they're saying isn't 100%? They don't believe what they're saying about 100%. And you see that in that conversation, but they're trying to convince themselves wholeheartedly that no, that they believe what they're saying. It's just hilarious to me. No, I don't know if you guys can see the picture, but that's my Thoth uncolored. First time using these markers. Yeah, they're actually pretty good. What gets me is that people just, I know I make a thing about people thinking and always questioning things, and it's never about questioning things. Why would you even just, I don't know. Why would you accept wholeheartedly what the truth is from somebody without having some doubt? I think that's one of the reasons why I'm not as religious as I was as a kid, because I've always had questions about things. And when you're told to accept something unquestionably, that's when I have an issue. It kind of leads me to, and I know people aren't stupid, and I know I said this on a recent stream, where a lot of people, the only difference between us and the animals is we can hold two thoughts in their head, in our head, versus the one that most people think. And I know humans are animals. I know human beings are part of the animal kingdom. To quote somebody on YouTube that I saw recently, we're all just slightly defective apes that allowed us to grow and become one of the dominant species on the world. Pretty good. You know how you want to, this marker is, there we go, didn't want to break it. Yesterday for me was kind of interesting, and I'm actually in my just regular recliner versus my normal chair because just wanted to sit down and be comfortable today. In a way in front of, I don't know. I just wanted you guys to actually see me a little bit more relaxed when I'm in my gaming chair. Have to be a little bit more comfortable. God, I don't know what I did with my. Oh yeah, this is the thought that I originally worked on. As you can see, did a little bit better this time. Oh well. Hold on, guys. Sorry, just looking for my roulette, which I can't find, but no matters. I have a trick. All right, so that worked out okay. But I realized something. There's about to come a real big problem. There we go. So, you ever notice how people talking to people, and maybe this is just me musing out loud. I've addressed this with a couple of people, and you ever notice that talking with certain people that they understand where you're coming from, but they don't like what you're saying? Need a marker, need a ruler for this. Where you can actually be speaking very clear to them, very concise with them, but it's just that they can't accept what you're saying because it may cause them to question what they truly believe. And I'm not saying that you're the one who's calling what they're saying into doubt, but you've actually just addressed a consistent, yeah, DJ, I am an artist, and I'm sorry if I don't respond right away. I'm actually looking down to try to make sure I finish this, or at least start to work on it. But, and I truly believe this until I'm actually just given a compelling point of why what pisses people off the most is you questioning why. Not saying that their point is wrong, but just asking them why. And that's not exactly what pisses them off, but it jump starts the conclusion that maybe they're not all right. Maybe what they fear may be wrong. And the sad part about it is, for people that accuse me of saying I'm always, me feeling that I'm always right, I don't mind taking in evidence to say I'm wrong. And we always have our own biases. We always fall for the Dunning-Kruger effect, where you don't know and you don't know you know, and you don't want to make an accurate suggestion for what you do know. But some people take it to the extreme, man. I don't know, like, they're violently ignorant. What I mean by violently ignorant is they know what they don't want to know, and they're going to force you not to let them tell them what they don't know. And maybe it's just my misunderstanding of what human beings are. Years, man. I've been drawing for 20 years. But it's just one of those things where I don't know. And maybe I'm a person that doesn't want to conform to society. Maybe I look at myself as someone who will never be part of normal society, so that's why I just like questioning people. But I fear that's not the case, because I actually want to actually understand and connect with people. Is it because that I feel I'm superior to people that I think I can handle more criticism than other people? No. What's up, man? Catch the pigeon? What is it? Afternoon there? I don't know. I'm at a loss, because in the end, I just really think, I wouldn't say people are mainly actors. People have to be the heroes in their own story. That's what I know. I see a lot. I see a lot of people having to be the heroes in their own story. And that's fine. That's how we evolved to grow from what we were once. But this rugged individualism that is carried with everybody. Humans haven't been individual people since they've left the savannah hundreds of thousands of years ago. Let me change what his mic is. Yeah, it doesn't matter, except for the stupid people are what's driving our species off a cliff. That's the part that I don't like. The stupidest people are driving our species off a cliff.
What we do here is go back.
I actually like Hemingway, now that you bring up that point. Hemingway was the wars that he lived through showed the scars. Him and Tolkien actually were some of the greater writers, where you actually see the trauma that they went through in their work and how it affected yeah, but people can be better. People definitely can be better. These markers are actually fun. A little bit more chalky than I wanted, but they are fun. I don't know, guys. This is probably the most interactive I've been with a block before. I'm actually just seeing that I just wish we can do better as a species. I know that's wishful thinking. And unlike most people who call themselves free thinkers, I actually like social media. It's actually a great tool that we have to get a better understanding of people around us. And I know that's not a position held by most intellectuals, that social media is killing killing decorum and killing tact. And it is. For the most part, it is. However, it allows us to it forces us to grow. And no, I actually don't use my blogs as therapy sessions per se, but it just gives me time to think out loud. It's an opportunity for me to think out loud and actually speak where people can hear. It's actually one of the things that I use to just get my thoughts out there, not as a therapy session. Sometimes even as a point of argument, to let somebody tell me what they like to say or how they feel. You know what? I will say this. I have to disagree with you. Nobody likes hurting another person. There are very few people that are really evil. But I will say this. Never attribute anything to malice, which can easily attributed to stupidity, greed, or fear. I will say that people aren't on basis level cruel. They're selfish, they're stupid, and they're fearful. So when someone says that somebody does something evil, no. Evil very rarely has a depiction in people's decision. A lot of times it's, I didn't think I would hurt somebody getting what I want. You have a great night too. So I spent 20 minutes working on this so far, and I'm nowhere near happy with it. But I guess that's the nature of actually working with it. Even though it's turning out really well, just not happy with it. Yeah, that's the thing. George, I'm gonna have to agree with you. There are a lot of people that have to be followers, and it's not some malicious intent on trying to go with a herd mentality or things of that nature. No, a lot of people, they don't want to think separate because it'll make them question things. It'll make them question. I fear a lot of people are more intelligent than what they believe, but it'll cause too many uncomfortable questions. And what I mean by uncomfortable questions, what's the meaning of life or things of that nature? And who, how do I fit into the big picture? What happens if I'm just not important? How many times how many people just says, I'm not important, I'm not the hero of my own story? How many people would actually agree that, how many people would agree that they are just not important in the grand scheme of life? And that's a big fear. That's a real big fear. I tried Rizzleism once, Hydra, once, and it was never my thing. Social media is never, I don't think social media is the problem. However, the maturity level of our species is giving social media to our species is giving nukes to kids. Now, I'm not saying that there won't be destruction along the way, but it actually helps. Social media is like telepathy. It really is telepathy. You tell people what you think without actually seeing them. And it's a growing pain that we have to do. It's a way of people understanding how somebody actually feels. And I'm trying to cut this off at 6 a.m. myself. I'm in Central Time. I got to get ready for work myself. But the thing I was saying about social media is it's a monster that we have to learn and deal with. We will never have intergalactic peace or global peace without actually people knowing things. And with the rise of social media, yes, you have some erroneous facts out there, but you actually also have where you can't hide truth like you could 20 or 30 years ago. And I'm an advocate of social media. I believe it's very helpful. I don't believe that we should have as much censorship that we have with it. because the censorship actually don't allow people to grow. Censorship, again, that's people misusing the tool. The tool was actually, the tool isn't good or evil, it's just that people misuse the tool. And that's what I really believe. It's the argument for why we need more stricter gun control. Is that not that guns are bad, and it's not the stupidest phrase in the world. Guns don't kill people, kill people. That's a bastardization of the original Seneca phrase, the sword doesn't kill a person, the sword doesn't kill, the person kills. No, people with swords kill just as people with guns kill. And simple Hydra, I don't have enough money to buy anything digital. YouTube, I don't make a YouTube subscription enough. But dude, every time I tell people all the time, we need to like justify their position. It just puts you in a position where you may not agree with their point, but you do understand their point, right or wrong. Yes, people have been a product of their environment. And the point is, this is the reason why I started doing these blogs. This is the exact reason why I started doing these blogs. Because me being right or wrong, me actually being, ignorant, me being intelligent, I don't care. I'm gonna get my point out there. I'm gonna make you think about what I say to you. I'm gonna make you understand, not accept, but understand my point of view. I'm gonna question your point of view. And if you have a problem with me questioning your point of view, why? Why do you have a problem with me bringing up my points? Why do you just need to shut me up? Why do you need to just make sure that I don't say? Why do you need to stick your fingers in your ear and say, I can't hear you? Come on now. Now, yes, there are people on the internet that are just total assholes about telling people things. There are people on the internet that don't come with facts at all. And yes, that's not constructive to the argument. But for those people that's actually trying to get you to say what you want to say, give them an answer. Because in the end, what I always want people to do is open up dialogue. What I always want to do is if you hate me, tell me you hate me and tell me why. If it's a valid reason, I understand that. I'm an asshole sometimes. Sometimes I am arrogant. But tell me on what points I get wrong. Well, yeah, there are people that metaphorically plugs up their ears. I don't think, and again, I don't think it's an issue where it's a destruction. It's an act of destruction. There are some people that are just truly evil. But if you go to some of the people that you would say are truly evil, what you would say is truly evil, they think that they're doing good. And I think that's one of my favorite reason why I like some of the favorite characters in media. People that know they're doing wrong. People that accept they're doing wrong. And when they just own it. And it's just one of those things where it's just like, examine what somebody is saying and ask them why. Now, you'll get some people that just don't want to answer the question because they have to admit to themselves. Because some people know they're wrong. Some people have just know what they're saying is just just evil or stupid or selfish. And they don't want to actually answer that question because they have to face up to that fact. And no, my words aren't better than yours in the sense of my feelings don't supersede your feelings. But we can both agree on facts. And I'm answering the questions by light side. I don't have to devalue your words. That's not what I need. I don't need to devalue your words. I can devalue your opinions, but that doesn't make your opinions any less true. I don't have to agree with them. And that's the thing. When you're actually listening to people, when you're actually addressing people, go in there with a mind where, why? I listen to so many flat earther debates versus people that actually believe in reality. And the biggest thing that I have to always ask the people that believe the earth is still flat, why does someone have to lie? Is it because you fear that they're hiding the truth? Or do you need to be special? Do you need to have secret knowledge that everybody else is to make yourself feel important? Okay, so light side, it is almost 6 o'clock, so I have to go. But how am I putting my problems on everybody else? Okay, light side, let's address this. No one knows the truth. What truth? This is gonna be the last interchange that I do. What truth? Please tell me. I need to know, what truth are you saying? Or what is it? Light rise? I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. What truth? You're absolutely right, light rise. In a lot of cases, there are no objective truths. There are subjectives. But there are certain things that would hold true for societies. Light Rise, if that's all you took out of my conversation about everything that I've mentioned, this shows that maybe you need to have a sit-down conversation, not just, cherry pick of everything that I said. My whole contention was that it's people. There are a lot of people in this world. You are so right. The fact is, people are just a little bit more than chimpanzees throwing feces at each other. It only takes a few of us to stop throwing feces and screaming at each other. How often do I stream, Leo? I stream on Twitch, my gaming channel, probably, I know days that I have, Wednesday, Monday, and Sunday. I cut that back from a little bit more than what I was doing, but I'm gonna do a lot more drawing streams. This one is just, I was just talking, but I didn't do much this stream, but this is what I did. I'm gonna add the shades, and I'm gonna actually go ahead and add a little bit more color to it. I'm gonna probably work on it at work, but I'm gonna actually add a little bit more color, probably come home tonight and, I don't know, stream Minecraft on my Twitch channel. So that's what I'm gonna actually, that's my streaming schedule. I try to do Monday Night Smite, that's my Smite stream. I try to do Wide Open World Wednesdays, Wednesday stream on a wide open game. And I try to do, sometimes I do Throwback Thursday on a older style game or a older game. Sometimes you may get other things, but I know I do my Sunday afternoon Kingdom Hearts. And I wasn't trying to turn this into a promotion of my channel or my Twitch channel. The links are in the description, but I just want to get on, clear my mind. I get up, try to get ready for work. This drawing was actually really pressing on me how I had to at least start the coloring. But guys, I'm heading off tonight to this morning. Wow, I have to get ready for work. I ask everybody to like and subscribe. If you disagree with me, then disagree with me. Let's have that conversation. If you like my content, if you want to look at some other content that I have, you can actually check out my playlists and my different descriptions from my blogs to my art projects. I actually have probably 3 of my 4 of those 7 paintings actually on the wall, where I just broken down. But what's up, Al? I'm heading off for the night, heading off for the day, getting ready for work. Hit me up on my message, the YouTube message, if you want to talk. Peace.